Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for a king battle, though not the kind you might have expected. With all the chaos over school right now in my life, I only managed to put together this incredible showdown of greats in Class S. Since the new update this month, we now have two cars with evolution tuning, the Bugatti Chiron and the Ferrari SF90. Both cars are incredible in their own ways and dominate their own scenarios, but when faced with different tracks against other competitors, which one comes out on top? As always, if you enjoy what you see, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. Now let's get this king battle started.
So the last time we compared the SF90, we put it against the Pininfarina Battista, which was not a Gold Max car at that time. Now it is, and it's still the Pininfarina to choose because of its good handling, high acceleration, and excellent nitro efficiency. Top speed wise, it definitely underperforms, especially compared to the Teorema. However, with the B95 also in this set, we'll have to see if the Battista can remain the best Pininfarina this game offers. The other car that has outperformed the SF90 for a while is the Lamborghini Sián FKP37. It might have less acceleration than the SF90, but it ranks higher because it's faster, has better nitro efficiency, and superior handling and drift speed. Both cars have perfect nitro boosts. However, while the SF90 at regular Gold Max can only reach 380 kilometers per hour, the Sián can go up to 392 kilometers per hour. The Sián isn't necessarily ideal for Gauntlet due to its acceleration against similarly ranked cars, but in terms of technical track performance, it's the Lamborghini to choose. Not to mention overall, it's the game's best Lamborghini unless they decide to add the Fenomeno in a future update.
Now, onto our two Class S evolution cars, starting with the newest, the Ferrari SF90. When we last tested this car, so it wasn't too bad, but because the Battista was faster and just as quick, it usually finished behind it on any track we put them on. Thanks to evolution tuning, however, the SF90 is back with a vengeance. There are a couple of options to maximize this car's quick acceleration and agile handling. First, there's a lightweight build, which with the right parts can boost acceleration past 90 rating and handling past 100. The only other car to surpass a 100 handling rating is the McLaren Senna, and that car is ranked higher than this without its evolution parts. But with a lightweight evolution build, not only will the SF90 be faster, but it will also handle as well as the Senna, effectively leaving that car behind on technical tracks and tight cornered races. The build I chose, which many others have also used, is a neutral setup. You still get the car's impressive 93 handling rating, which is enough to make it feel agile and dominant on technical tracks. However, with the right parts, you can also increase its acceleration from 86 to 93. Only a few cars in this game have acceleration stats over 90, but the Evolution F90 and the Evolution 3.0 CSL Hommage are the only cars capable of exceeding a 93 acceleration stat, making them the fastest accelerating cars in the game. Trust me when I say this, with this build, the SF90 accelerates like a rocket. Many people have said that this trait might be overpowered, but let's remember that at standard Gold Max, the SF90 was already a platinum ranked monster due to its acceleration. So in my opinion, this evolution upgrade feels appropriate, and it more or less makes it the new Vanda. Finally, we have a car that still performs well at a standard Gold Max rank, but has been needing some love ever since these 5,000 ranked cars arrived, the Bugatti Chiron. Like the SF90, you have options for tuning this car properly, but in my opinion, the best option for the Chiron is a lightweight build. You'll gain a slight increase in top speed and acceleration, though it definitely benefits from the acceleration boost, as the standard 84 stat doesn't feel like an 84, but more like an 80 or 82. The 86 stat on this car now feels more like an 84, which is an improvement. The other key factor here is handling. With it above 53 and the whole car feeling light, the Chiron can now drift properly with a better radius and lose less speed than before any tuning. Additionally, the lightweight build makes this car extra floaty, so average and drift speeds are now even faster. With good handling, it effectively becomes a versatile all-rounder for multiplayer and Gauntlet. Only one car ranked higher than it natively exists, the Arash Imperium, which we'll review later, but for now, let's see how well the Chiron performs against the new incredible SF90. This comparison will be interesting because in terms of top speed, the Chiron has the advantage, but in acceleration, the SF90 is better. The other cars here, though filler, are ideal for the technical track, but the Sián might have an edge over the Battista because of its top speed and handling. Anyway, let's see how things go in this top speed test at 1000 Minarets. Well, as I mentioned earlier and multiple times in other comparisons, 1000 Minarets is a test of top speed, and the fastest car here is the Bugatti, so this result was expected. Here's the thing though, the Sián is the second fastest car in this comparison with a top speed of 392 kilometers per hour, but it was nearly 2 seconds slower here than the Evolution SF90, while also being a second faster than the Gold Max Battista. This essentially confirms how powerful the SF90's acceleration is, as well as how good its handling is as a neutral build. Even with a relatively low top speed for its class, the SF90 is one of the quickest cars you'll drive, even on a top speed oriented track. Now, however, we'll head to a technical track where the SF90 should have the advantage over the rest of the competition, but let's see if it does. The power that you made you my worst enemy. Well, now, isn't this interesting? Last time we took the Bugatti around straights and hairpins, it was more or less behind a lot of other competitors, but here it is on the same track, and it's one of the fastest for now. A lightweight Chiron build is proving to be the perfect all-rounder with a high top speed and incredible floatiness and agility to get the job done. Let's not overlook the SF90 though. Its excellent handling combined with its boosted acceleration makes it the Vanda of Class S and the new Vanda of multiplayer. Even though it's slower in top speed, its handling and acceleration bring it within less than a second of the Evolution-tuned Chiron. As for the other cars, the Battista remains mostly unchanged, which allows the Sián to overtake it thanks to its better drift radius, drift speed, and higher top speed due to its perfect nitro boost. In conclusion, the SF90 is unquestionably the new king of Gauntlet, as no other car in its class or level currently accelerates faster. Even if the Vanda were to receive Evolution tuning, it would probably be enough to surpass even the top-ranked Class A cars, but not enough to beat the SF90. People will likely get annoyed if they aren't already with the SF90 because, like I said, it's now the Class S Vanda. You'll see it everywhere in multiplayer. Like the Vanda, it's an easy car to upgrade, max out, and equipped with Evolution parts, and it's incredibly easy to drive, whether you prefer a neutral build with lots of acceleration or a light build with handling stats that rival the McLaren Senna. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this Asphalt comparison. Stay tuned because there are 2 more Evolution cars to watch for, with one likely being fixed in a future update due to its performance. If you enjoyed what you saw today, don't forget to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. Also, don't forget to tell me what you want to see on the channel. I'm starting to get back into the groove, and I could use your help to steer the content from here so you aren't bored with what I produce. Until then, stay safe, and I'll see you later.